Scott, I don't know about you, but I died more than twice. Scott, I've been on the warpath of roguelikes all week long, and it continues once again. I'm talking about Sekiro Shadows Die Twice on the Google Stadia. You and I are playing over there. And honestly, man, this one it's tough, but I really, really like it. I got that shinobi feel. Shinobi is the samurai, the way the samurai, and it's just, man, the combat in this game is so good. But once again, it is tough. Dude, this is not my genre. Obviously, we talked about it numerous times, but the game, from the story to the combat to the way you traverse the levels and the creatures and everything around the world of Sekiro, is just so perfectly done from Software that they know exactly their style and it fits them very well. What was your time with Sekiro Shadows Die Twice? How's that going for you?
Well, you said it correctly. This is a From Software piece, and It is exactly what they are known for. Extremely punishing, but you put in the time and you go the distance, and it's a lot of rewarding feelings coming with that. It's definitely a difficult game to get into. And this is my second time around on this one, but I have kind of tried to struggle with it, and I'm enjoying my time, to say the least. There is definitely a lot of difficulty that hits me early on, even just with named generals being hard to defeat in battle. Yeah. And something that comes back to me is this really flushed out, beautiful world and landscape to explore. And there's a lot of hidden, kind of not so obvious things in the world. It's exactly what I enjoy from Software. And it was really interesting to take a look at this one on the Stadia now.
How well did it run for you on Stadia? I had no issues whatsoever, man. This thing ran so smooth. It was perfect.
I've had slight hiccups here and there, but I know it's related more to my internet service provider than anything. My internet takes little dips quite often, and Stadia, unfortunately, is impacted quite a lot by that. But it was not terrible. I definitely was able to play the game on my schedule, and I had a lot of fun with it.
No, it's definitely cool. From Software, obviously known for, like you say, these punishing games, right? Bloodborne. We're getting into Sekiro here with this one, and it's just one after another. Honestly, it gave me the feels of Ghost of Tsushima that we played not too long ago as well. And I love the overall feel and the direction they've taken with the game. It's open world-ish, that you kind of have a linear yet open path on how to kind of traverse each level. And the fact that you have this grappling hook and other mechanics within the game just add to the intensity that brings everything to that next level. They do such a good job when you get that role of the shinobi, and the character interaction is, I think it's stylized in the right sense that you get the impression of where you belong, in that sense of being in the world, and you just want to keep know more what's going on, not only with the world but the story itself, because everything here, dude, is so cool.
Yes, and it is worth noting that this game has kind of alternate endings to it as well, and some of them require you playing the game over several times. So this game, if it's punishing, that's just something you're gonna have to get used to if you wanted to drag through to get into the story meat. And it really is well done in that regard as well. And even just artistically, the world looks amazing, and the different kind of eco zones that you go through look all really great and varied. And even the sound design that accompanies it is top notch in my opinion. I really enjoy the artistic qualities to this game.
Well, Scott, I think our time has definitely been more than twice as we played this game. Keep going and going, and back for more punishment. It just really doesn't end. It just keeps going forward. But there's so many good points about it that you want to push yourself further within the game, whether it be the actual upgrade system and the other Buddhas that you can run into to get your other perks, and so much that it have you just hooked for hours playing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and for me, I've had a blast. Definitely not my style, not my forte whatsoever. So for me to actually get hooked on a game like this where I want to get punished is kind of new for me. I've had quite the week, obviously, but it's been a great time playing this one, and dude, I gotta give it a 9.
That makes a lot of sense. This game is some kind of caliber that is punishing but very rewarding. It's top tier development in my opinion, and it has these offsetting systems to kind of get you through the trouble. The Buddhas you rest at to regain your life bar.
Yeah.
The fact of the shadows die twice to end your gameplay. The resurrection's really fun and interesting way of keeping that combat going. But it did take a slight hit from the Stadia server side for me, which leaves me with a 7.5.
Nice. Another masterpiece by From Software places you in the hands of a punished shinobi. Good but tough. However, Scott suffered from internet issues.